everybitcountz. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some tile tactica, and I'm going to show you my new paint scheme with the tiles. I'll do a little bit of close-up so you can get a look at that, and I'll go over some of the basic setups and how you can use these setups to your advantage for your tile army. So I'm going to go over some of the basic stats of what a crisis suit gives you here. They're basically ballistic skill 3, weapon skill 2, strength 5, toughness 4, 2 wounds, 2 attacks, and leadership I want to say is 9, I believe. And they come with the 3+ armor save. So basically they are Space Marines almost for the most part, you know, your normal Space Marines with 2 wounds. So the most important thing to do with your crisis suits is you gotta try to avoid instant death from the strength 8. So for 5 points you can take your crisis suits and you can make one of the 3 a team leader. Now when you make him a team leader, he becomes a character. And now with the new rules in 6th edition for characters, basically they get precision shots, which on 6s you get to allocate where you want the wound to go, and in close combat you get to do the same thing on 6s. For 15 points apiece you can buy him shield drones here, and you would just set them out in front of your crisis suit for the wounds to soak up through them first to protect your crisis suits, because crisis suits are very expensive for the tile army. A fire knife setup is like, I believe, 67 points, and you know, that's more than what a Terminator costs. So you need to try to protect your crisis suits. Now I'm going to go over some of the basic layouts of what you can build as a tile player for your crisis suits. The first being here would be the fire knife right here, and we have plasma rifle right here, strength 6 AP 2, missile pod on this arm right here, strength 7 AP 4, and then we have the multi-tracker up here, and that allows you to shoot both weapons. Now this is called the fire knife setup, and it's pretty much your generic general type of layout for a crisis suit. It does everything fairly well, but it doesn't exceed in any one thing. Like it's not the best choice to kill, you know, low AP armor, or you know, to destroy vehicles, because a strength 7 and strength 6 can do a little bit of both. So there's your fire knives here, you know. Take a look at this guy here. I just got done painting him. There we go. And next up we have a Helo setup, it's called. Now the Helo setup is a little more low AP setup. Basically meaning you have your plasma rifle here, again strength 6 AP 2, you know, it's rapid fire if you're in 12 inches. And now you have a Melta weapon here, a fusion blaster, strength 8 AP 1 Melta. So now you give yourself a little more, you know, you can go for tanks, you can go for, if you had to go for tanks, you know, you have the Melta weapons, you can kill a Land Raider per se, you know. And but this layout, from what I just got done playing a game with them, from what I can tell, this layout is very good for taking out infantry. You know, for Terminators, you got the AP 2 and the AP 1. Get rid of those Terminators and those pesky 2+ saves. And yeah, you can't do it without the multi-tracker here. You need one of those to shoot them both. So that is the Helo setup here. Nice blue that I'm going with. And last but not least, we have what is called a Death Rain setup. Now Death Rain is twin-linked missile pods, as you can see on his shoulder. Now what you do is you give him twin-linked missile pods, and now you give him, I don't know if you can see it on his arm here, this is what I proxy as a targeting array on the arm. You give them a targeting array, and now he's ballistic skill 4, so he only needs 3s to hit, and I believe with them being twin-linked, it's 8 out of every 9 shots will hit. Now these are strength 7 AP 4 missile pods. These guys really excel at taking out rhinos and, you know, light armor like that. They also do a fairly good job against flyers because they are twin linked, so now you get an extra roll to get that 6 that you need. And considering that Tau do not have any real viable anti-aircraft at the moment, these are what I'm taking to deal with pesky flyers. Now, one of the new things that changed with the Tau Crisis suits is that their jump move has changed. It used to be you just get 6, so now you get 2d6, which is good because now you can do the bait and switch moves more, which meaning basically you can move to get within your rapid fire 12 inches, and then you could possibly roll double 6s and move 12 inches out. So now you're 24 inches away from your opponent, safe, you're out of the assault range. Because as Tau, you do not want to get assaulted. That is the one thing that we lack, is close combat. We are not good. So we're going to do a couple quick close-ups if you guys want to see some of this paint job. See if I can get a better close-up. See some of the edge highlighting on these guys. There's the death rain. We got ourselves fire knife here, and then my heels in the back. One thing to know about these guys, they are all magnetized. So every weapon's magnetized. If you want, I can magnetize some Crisis Tau suits for you. You know, I can paint them for you. I love painting these guys, they're a blast. Everything's magnetized. For the range of the weapons here, I forgot to do it. So here we go. This plasma rifle is 24 inches is the range, and it's rapid fire, and it does not get hot. The Tau weapons don't get hot. So if you're within 12 inches of the plasma rifle, it's rapid fire. Missile pods are 36 inches. Wanted to make sure I got that. And then your fusion blaster meltas, those are effective range of 12 inches, and then you have to be within 6 inches to get off the double penetration roll against armor. This is Aaron here, just letting you guys know if you want to check out some close-up pictures of these Tau, they'll be posted up on everybitcountz.com. Now that's with the Z at the end of counts. We have all kinds of other good stuff up there. You know, we have Ben's been working on a lot of good stuff. I believe he just got done doing a painting tutorial on one of his night size. It turned out great, guys. You need to check that out for sure. We have a bunch of other videos up on our YouTube, and you know, subscribe for us. You know, we got that competition coming up. So this is Aaron saying, see you later, guys.